gotta be honest with you guys, as much as Crusaders of the Lost Mark was still surprising, even if many, including me, predicted cutie marks for Crusaders, that the one where Pinkie Pie knows, for me personally, wasn't as much surprising. I knew that Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is not a thing in this season, or at least not entirely, because Cadence is pregnant and Twilight's gonna be owned. Duh! How cool is that? But can we say the same about the episode itself? I don't know, I again got that strong deja vu, but where was it?
Forever!
Alright, that episode. But only this time it's Pinkie who have to keep the secret. She probably know what Twilight felt that time. Yet it still feel kinda out of place, since back then she was the one to remind about keeping the secret, and now she was the one who almost spoiled it while everything around her was shouting
Forever!
Which basically resulted in few funny slapsticks and awkward situations, but I don't know, is it making this episode awesome? Okay, the news was awesome, even if we have to wait for birth itself for season 6 in base case scenario, and will unleash new wave of predictions of how their fall will look like and stuff like that, but the episode itself was, well, much above average. It was okay, but not as awesome as the news itself. For me, the only tension was, is it really a fall or not? And the moment Cadence and Shining Armor came to the castle, I pretty much knew it won't be a baby itself. Because, let's face it, it was kinda obvious for me Pinkie won't spoil the surprise, even with that level of awkwardness. And yet, how many of you thought that she will tell that secret, even with all those moments when she almost did? Still, it was nice to see some continuity callbacks with guest appearance of Crusaders with their marks, still black marks in the intro, or how well organized is Pinkie. Heck, even Shining Armor in his dork mode was funny too. Yet, there's also one thing that bothers me. Did he and Cadence never visited Twilight before in her new castle, even after Cranky and Matilda's wedding? I'm just saying. And hey, Mayor Mare have speaking role again. Congrats! I almost forgot about her existence. Sadly, those small things are not enough to help the quality of this episode. It's another time in season 5 we have a huge gap of quality between 2 episodes in a row. But was it a bad episode? No, absolutely not. I even risk saying that this whole season don't actually have bad episodes. Only weaker one. Even Princess Spike was just weaker. Or Appaloosa's Most Wanted was just weaker. Was it an average episode? For sure it was. Was it a good episode? Maybe, but I'm not sure. Was it a great episode? Well, definitely not. Did I like it? Well, yes. As much as questionable qualities issue of IDW comics showing how Cadence and Shining Armor met each other, I personally still like it. The same deal we have here, even if it wasn't as good an episode as most of it in season 5, I think I sometimes will return to this one, even to once again see the shining dork, or Twilight's face when she learned about the fact that she's going to be an aunt. And also, as most of you, I look forward to actually see a royal pony baby. That might be an easy way to introduce another alicorn without fandom drama. And with that, I'm also hoping for some speaking role and development for Twilight's and Shining Armor's parents. Well, after all, they are going to be grandparents now. Plus, it will probably release another wave of fanfiction with Twilight's mother asking her when she's gonna meet her very special son pony. For now, leave me a comment, how do you see this episode? Do you like it, or maybe not? What do you think about MLP's version of Royal Baby? How do you see all those awkwardness of Pinkie? I only hope if it's going to be she, they won't give her some horrible name like Skyla or Promenade. So, until next time, thanks for watching.
You did it, Pinkie Pie! You kept it a surprise! Thank you. Was it much trouble? Piece of cake.